Hey there movie buffs. Welcome to Cinema Central.
Today we're hopping on the Hogwarts Express and taking a ride into the magical world of Harry Potter. Get ready as we cover the top 10 enchanting trivia and fascinating behind-the-scenes facts that we bet you didn't know. Kicking off our list at number 10. We have a fear fact for you. Rupert Grint, who plays Ron Weasley, has a severe case of arachnophobia, just like his character. His fear of spiders is so intense that he has never watched the full scene in Aragog's Hollow.
Spiders.
In fact, he couldn't even look at it during screenings.
Wait, spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
At number 9 we have a casting of secrets. Did you know that Hugh Grant was originally set to play the role of the charismatic Hogwarts teacher Gilderoy Lockhart, but eventually had to step away from the movie due to scheduling conflicts with his film 2 weeks' notice? It seems like the Chamber of Secrets had a different fate in store for Lockhart, and Kenneth Branagh stepped in and brought his own charm to the role.
Me?
And there's more. Jason Isaacs, the brilliant actor who portrayed Lucius Malfoy, also auditioned for the role, as he resisted the idea of playing another children's villain after his iconic portrayal of Captain Hook in Peter Pan. However, he was finally convinced to play Malfoy. And here's a fun fact. Jason Isaacs also lent his voice to the terrifying basilisk in the Chamber of Secrets. Get ready for a director twist at number 8. Oscar-winning E.T. director Steven Spielberg was originally set to direct the first Harry Potter film, but dropped out after a few months. As a result, Chris Columbus took the reins and delivered the magical world of Hogwarts to the silver screen. And Chris Columbus is known for his work on the Home Alone films. At number 7 we have an epic crossover. Eddie Redmayne, who plays the magizoologist Newt Scamander in the Fantastic Beasts films, actually auditioned for the role of Tom Riddle in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets but didn't get the part. And here's a fun fact. When it came to casting a young Tom Riddle, the makers didn't look too far. They cast Hero Fiennes Tiffin, the nephew of Ralph Fiennes who played Voldemort. Next, we have a tale of never giving up. J.K. Rowling's journey to success wasn't a magical breeze. Before Bloomsbury took a chance on the first Harry Potter book, it was rejected by a staggering 12 publishing houses.
Stop.
But Rowling's determination and a sprinkle of magic paid off. Let's get into some casting dilemmas at number 5. Did you know, Tom Felton, who brought Draco Malfoy to life, originally auditioned for the roles of Harry Potter and Ron Weasley before finding his rightful place as the cunning Slytherin student?
Okay, then I get Fang.
And here's a bonus fact. Evanna Lynch, who plays Luna Lovegood, had an extraordinary fan journey of her own. As a devoted Harry Potter fan, she wrote numerous letters to J.K. Rowling expressing her love for the books and her desire to be a part of the movie. Her dedication paid off when she had the chance to audition for Hermione's role. Emma Watson went on to do the iconic role. While Evanna mesmerized us all with her portrayal of the wonderfully eccentric Luna Lovegood.
We fly, of course.
Speaking of love, love seemed to have blossomed on the Harry Potter set. Evanna Lynch and Robbie Jarvis, Harry's father, had a brief relationship. At number 3, we have a story you won't believe. Director Chris Columbus had his eyes set on Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter after seeing his performance in the BBC's production of David Copperfield.
I am the chosen one.
However, Radcliffe's parents were initially hesitant. It took a lot of convincing by the director, and eventually his parents agreed.
Never gonna let me forget this, are you? Never.
And as they say, the rest is history. At number 2, we have some superstar trivia. The late Robin Williams was a big fan of the series and expressed a strong desire to be a part of the movies, particularly as Hagrid. Unfortunately, the casting rule restricted the cast to British and Irish actors, so Williams couldn't join the magical world as Hagrid. Robbie Coltrane beautifully portrayed the lovable half-giant. But it would certainly have been incredible to see Williams take on the role. Before we dive into our final fun fact, here's some bonus trivia. Perhaps one of the finest lesser-known facts about Harry Potter movies is how it did something that the Marvel Cinematic Universe would make a common thing years later, the post-credit scenes. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is the only film in the series with a post-credit scene. In this scene, we catch a glimpse of Gilderoy Lockhart's book, Who Am I?, displayed at a bookshop window. And we all know Fred and George Weasley are notorious pranksters, right? But did you know that their pranks extended beyond just the screen? James and Oliver Phelps brought their mischievous spirit to the set.
He's not Fred, I am! Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother.
Playing tricks on their fellow cast members.
I'm only joking, I am Fred.
At number 1, we can't ignore the impact the movies had on the box office. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 made history upon its release.
I always wanted to use that spell.
It had the biggest opening weekend of any film at the time and became the first Harry Potter film to cross the $1 billion mark at the box office. And remains one of the highest-grossing movies of all time. There you have it, the top 10 Harry Potter trivia and fun facts. Which one did you enjoy the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with Cinema Central.